Hey everyone, and welcome back to Soft Mind. I'm Dr. Kola B. Today, we have to talk about something that lives at the raw, burning center of heartbreak. It's the feeling of injustice. It's the feeling you have when you gave everything, you were vulnerable, you were honest, you tried, and the other person, the one who was distant, inconsistent, the one who shut you out, the one who ran, seemingly walks away with no consequences, no pain, and no looking back. You are left in the rubble of the connection while they appear to be just fine. And in those dark 3 a.m. moments, your mind goes to a very human place. Who won? It feels like they did. It feels like you lost, you risked, and you got hurt. They protected themselves and they walked away. You feel like the fool. I am here today to completely dismantle that idea. We have been trained to see love as a game of power. Who has the upper hand? Who cares less? Who can walk away first? But I'm here to give you the clinical, unvarnished truth. Love isn't who chases, it's who can stay calm. And if you redefine winning not as who gets the person, but as who gets the peace, the entire scoreboard changes. Today, we're going to do a deep psychological comparison. We're going to look at the short-term win of the avoidant partner versus the long-term profound victory of the secure or healing partner. And I promise you, by the end of this, you will never see losing them in the same way again. 1. The avoidance win. The short-term illusion of control. Let's start by being honest about what the avoidant person does win in the short term. When they pull away, when they ghost, when they end the relationship because the intimacy felt too threatening, they do get an immediate and powerful reward. Their win is the absence of discomfort. They win safety. Their nervous system, which was screaming danger, engulfment, threat, as we've discussed, finally goes quiet. They are flooded with a profound sense of relief. That anxiety that was building up in their chest, it's gone. They feel safe again. They win control. They have successfully managed their environment. By creating distance, they have reestablished their autonomy and their control over the dynamic. They were the one to make the move. They weren't left. They did the leaving. This protects their ego. They win independence. They are back in their fortress of hyper-independence, the place they've always known, the place that feels competent and predictable. They can go back to their routines, their work, their hobbies, without the messy, unpredictable variable of your feelings. On the surface, for the first few weeks or months, this looks like a total victory. They avoided the trap of vulnerability. They didn't get stuck. They are free. 2. The avoidance loss, the long-term prison of stagnation. But here is the profound hidden cost of their win. This is the part you don't see. Their entire strategy is risk avoidance. But in love and in life, if you avoid all risk, you also, by definition, avoid all growth. Their win becomes their loss. They don't avoid pain, they avoid intimacy. They successfully avoided the discomfort of connection, but they have also forfeited the joy of it. They've dodged the risk of being hurt, but they've guaranteed they will never be truly seen. Their fortress becomes a prison. The hyper-independence they ran back to, the safe fortress, as we explored in S05E09, becomes their long-term prison. It is a life defined by limitation. They are safe, yes, but they are also profoundly, existentially alone. Their win is a life of superficial connections. They are stuck in a repeating loop. This is the greatest loss of all, because they never stayed in the fire of intimacy long enough to learn, to grow, or to heal their original wound. They are doomed to repeat this pattern forever. They will meet someone new. They will feel the approach. then they will feel the same panic, use the same deactivating strategies, and experience the same outcome. Their life doesn't evolve, it just resets. The avoidant wins the battle by running from the field, but they lose the entire war because they remain a prisoner of their own fear, unable to grow, and trapped in a lonely, repeating cycle of their own making. Their win is stagnation. I want to pause here, because if you have ever been the one left behind, if you have ever felt the acute, searing pain of the loss, if you have ever felt like the loser in this dynamic while they walked away, I want you to go ahead and hit that like button. It's an acknowledgement of that short-term pain and a commitment to understanding the long-term truth. 3. The secure partner's loss. The short-term agony of growth. Now, let's look at your side of the scoreboard. In the short term, your experience is the exact opposite. It looks and feels like a total loss. You feel the pain. You are not avoiding the discomfort. You are in it. You are metabolizing the grief. You are sitting in the fire. It hurts. You feel the rejection. Your ego is bruised. You feel the sting of not being chosen. You feel the chaos. Your nervous system is in withdrawal. You are anxious. You are going through the no contact detox, SO5EL4. You feel the failure. The connection is broken. The person is gone. By all traditional shallow metrics, you have lost the relationship. And this is where so many of us get stuck. We mistake this acute temporary pain for a permanent loss. And if you are ready to reframe that pain, if you are ready to see your short-term loss as the prerequisite for your long-term victory, then I invite you to hit that subscribe button. Consider it a commitment to your own growth, your own evolution, and your own ultimate win. 4. The secure partner's win, the lifelong prize of peace. Here is the pivot. Here is the entire truth. Your loss is not a loss. It is a metamorphosis. It is the single most powerful catalyst for growth you will ever be given. You chose to feel. Unlike the avoidant who ran from the discomfort, you are facing it. Because you are willing to feel the pain, you are the only one who gets to process it, metabolize it, and move through it. Your pain has a purpose. Their avoidance doesn't. You gain wisdom. You learn. You now have invaluable data. You know what a red flag feels like in your body. You know your own boundaries. You have learned your own capacity for resilience. You exit this dynamic wiser. The avoidant exits this dynamic the same. You break the pattern. You evolve. Because you are healing your side of the dynamic, you are the one who breaks the cycle. You are the one who stops being addicted to chaos, SO4ER7. You are the one who learns to value peace. You are evolving. You are no longer a match for this kind of dysfunctional dynamic. You win emotional freedom. This is the ultimate prize. You are free. You are no longer trapped by your own anxious avoidant dance. You are now free to go out and build a connection that is stable, secure, and reciprocal. Your capacity for intimacy grows. Their capacity stagnates. So, who wins in the end? The person who won by avoiding discomfort remains emotionally stunted, trapped in a lonely, repeating pattern of their own fear, forever unable to experience the deep, nourishing connection they secretly crave. The person who lost by facing the pain gains everything. You gain wisdom. You gain resilience. You gain self-respect. You gain emotional freedom. And you gain the capacity to build the one thing the avoidant will never have in their current state: a truly secure, intimate, and lasting love. You lost a relationship, but you won your entire future. 5. The final reframe: peace is the prize. So let's go back to our hook. Love isn't who chases, it's who can stay calm. This is the final reframe. The avoidant performs calm by suppressing their feelings, which is a form of high-effort tension. The secure, healed person cultivates calm by processing their feelings, which is a state of true peace. The avoidant's win is a life of control. The secure person's win is a life of peace, and I promise you, in the long run, peace is always the more valuable prize. You didn't lose to them, you won your freedom from them, and that is the victory that changes everything. This is Dr. Cola B. Thank you for being here for this deep and I hope empowering reframe. If this message helped you see your own healing as a win, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. We have one episode left in this season, and it's the most important one. Can an avoidant really change what healing looks like? Because for some of you, the story isn't over. And for those who are the avoidant ones, this is your map to hope. You don't want to miss it. Remember, you didn't lose, you were liberated. I'll see you next time.